If you are a new YouTuber, that 1,000 subscriber mark is like a big, unreachable, amazing unicorn, because that's the point where if you also have 4,000 watch time hours, you can get monetized. So many people are trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark to get that monetization on their channel. And it took me a while to get there. It took me a while to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And over the last several years, I have learned a lot of things that I would have done way differently to get to 1,000 subscribers way faster. So today I'm going to take you through the 5 things I think are the most important if you are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers super fast. Y'all, my dad just came and got my kids for a couple of hours. I'm so excited. If you're new around these parts, my name is Jessica Stansberry, and if you are looking for the best tips to grow on YouTube super fast, you are in the right place. Before we really get into these tips, I need to give you a little bit of a caveat. So many times people are trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark because of the shiny, unreachable, I want to be monetized thing. But they forget that they also have to have 4,000 watch time hours within the year. And that's not a small amount of watch time. I have definitely seen creators who have gotten their 1,000 subscribers and not their 4,000 watch time hours. And so they continue to have to build and build and build to get those hours. So regardless of where you are on your YouTube journey, these tips are going to help you get your next 1,000 subscribers or your first 1,000 subscribers, or help get you to that monetization point. I just recently did another video all about how to get your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So after you're done with this video, I will link it below and on the end screen so you can go watch that to continue learning and getting all the tips you possibly can. But here's something I need you to know. This is a bonus tip. This is a preamble to everything I'm going to talk about. You've got to get out of consumption mode and start creating, because if you're constantly consuming content and not creating it, you'll never hit your goals. And I find that this is something people struggle with. They are constantly in this like, I've got to learn all the things. But even if you know something in your brain because you learned it from a tutorial or whatever, it can still not be something you do until you're in it, until you're in the thick of it. So if you're in the middle of like learning all the things, take the top 5 tips you want to implement and go create content, and then build on that and build on that and build on that. And that will help you get further faster because you're actually putting into action what you're learning. It's really freaking rainy and gloomy and gross today, so my office probably has like a green hue. Just ignore it. Okay, so the first thing I want you to think about if you are looking to get 1,000 subscribers really quickly, or in the next 30 days, in the next 60 days, whatever, is to focus on ranking in search. Guys, so many people overlook this one element, or they discount it. And I've actually heard my fellow YouTube teachers discount it. Ranking in search should not be discounted. Now, should it be your only strategy once you are going forward? Absolutely not. But to hit those first 1,000 subscribers, ranking in search is key. So what I would recommend is for you to find 10 to 20 different topics that your ideal viewer, client, customer, whatever is searching for on the internet, and make those videos. Then you want to make sure you're tagging and titling correctly so you actually show up in search. And then you have the best ability to rank in search and be the one found when people are searching for the thing, and then that will cause people to come over and subscribe. My husband and I have had a vlog farm life channel for years that we're very sporadic with getting the motivation to want to post on it. And actually we're trying to do better with getting content together to put it there. The last time I published a video there was almost a year ago. But the really interesting thing, that channel only has 100 subscribers, and it's mostly because we don't actually do anything. But some of our videos rank highest in search for some of the weirdest key terms. So like how to treat pink eye in sheep, or farm life vlog. My small farm vlog channel ranks really high in search for that. So people are finding it when they search and then coming over and subscribing. So even though we haven't been great about content there, it's still gaining subscribers. Again, I want to do better. If you want to come subscribe to that channel, I will link it below. But it's ranking in search is so key. It's how I grew my channel. It's how most people are growing really quickly. Honestly, if you do 20 videos where you are trying to rank in search, maybe 1 or 2 of them will actually drive subscribers your way, but that's 1 or 2 more than you had before. Now, we can't deny the strategy of non-search ranking content as well, and content that is just super intriguing to the viewer, even though it doesn't rank well in search. I'm not saying to not do that content too, but if you will focus on ranking in search, you will be better off for it, and your channel will hit whatever subscriber amount you're going for much quicker. Okay, this next one can be a little tricky. I want to say it, but I also want to add a star next to it because it's not necessarily foolproof. So the second tip I have here is to use other platforms or other avenues to drive traffic to your YouTube channel. Do you have a blog that has decent traffic? Do you have an Instagram account, a Facebook account, an email list, whatever? Do you have those things to drive people from to your channel? That will help you grow a ton. I know people with massive email lists who send out 1 email and they already have their first 1,000 subscribers. I know people with tons of Instagram followers who they send over to a YouTube channel, and all the things kind of that go along with that. Now, the asterisk here I want to give is that if you do this and you have a decent audience somewhere else that you are throwing into the channel, you will likely hit your 1,000 subscribers faster than your 4,000 watch time hours. Because odds are, if they're coming over from one of your other platforms, that is their preferred platform. If they're coming from Facebook or Instagram, then those platforms are their preferred platform. So if you say, hey, come subscribe to me on YouTube, they're going to do that because they love you and they want to subscribe to you and they want to follow you in more places, but they may not be avid YouTube watchers. So they may come over, hit subscribe, and never even give you 1 watch time minute. Or they may come over, hit subscribe, and give you a few watch time minutes. So just know that sending people from other places to YouTube is a great strategy to hit the subscriber mark. But I would highly suggest putting together a playlist or telling them which videos you want them to watch so that they also contribute to your watch time hours, because we don't want to get you in a situation where you have the subscriber number but you don't have the hours and it takes you a lot longer to get monetized. If you want to grow quicker on YouTube, one of the biggest tips I can give you is to be consistent. Pick a publishing day, pick multiple publishing days, and stick with it, and do not stray off that path. So like I said a minute ago, my husband and I have had this vlog channel for years now, and it's something that we would love to do, but we're just, we're a little busy in other parts of our lives. And I have never really tried to push my larger audience over to that channel because I know that a lot of people here don't care about our farm life or how to grow a garden or whatever. So we've just let it grow organically and not really pushed anything towards it. And if we had actually sat down and been consistent over the course of the 2 years that it's been up, or the year since I decided I was going to do it again last year, then it would have grown massively, and it would have definitely hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, hit that 4,000 watch time hour mark, because we were being consistent. Nothing is going to kill a channel quicker than the lack of consistency. If you want to grow your channel, you have to tell YouTube that you're here and you're ready and you're gonna do it, right? Like, they have to know you're committed. before they send people to you, because if they send viewers to you and you are not producing content on the regular, then they are risking the fact that those viewers will get bored and leave the platform, and that's not what they want. But two, not only do you want to prove to YouTube that you're consistent, but you want to prove it to your viewers. Have you ever watched a TV show that got canceled after one season or even a few episodes, and you were so freaking frustrated that you just were like, oh, this is so frustrating? That's how it feels to the viewer. If you're putting out one video here and then skipping a couple weeks and putting out a video here, you're gonna lose them because they get tired of waiting for you, or they get tired of the changing schedule. So be consistent. Consistency breeds legitimacy. Consistency is also one of the key things that you need to focus on to rank in search, because SEO greatly values consistency. So if you are wanting to rank in search, if you're wanting to get your first 1,000 subscribers, if you want to get 1,000 more subscribers in the next 30 days, if you want your channel to grow, you've got to be consistent. This next tip is one of those that seems a little bit basic, but 99% of people are forgetting to do or are completely ignoring. And that is to ask people to subscribe. I know how that sounds, because it's like, duh, right? Like, duh. But so many times creators are putting out content onto YouTube and forgetting to ask people to subscribe to their channel. Now, there are definitely people who say that this does not work and you shouldn't be asking people to subscribe. I highly disagree. If someone finds you in suggested videos, if someone finds you for whatever reason, right? And they come and they watch your videos, they may forget that they need to subscribe for more. They may not think about it. Also, most of the time, they are watching multiple of your videos before they decide to subscribe. So if you're asking them to subscribe in every video, eventually they're gonna be like, yep, you know what? They have earned my trust, I'm gonna subscribe. Also, you can ask them to subscribe in the description and on the end screen and all the things. You can have pop-ups that say it, whatever. But you have to remind people that if they like your content, they should subscribe to get more. It's kind of like how if you like a TV show on like satellite service, like Dish Network or DirecTV or whatever, if you like it, but you know you're gonna forget that it comes on, then you're going to DVR it, you're gonna record it, you're gonna make sure all the new episodes are recorded, so when you finally remember that this was a show you liked, you can go back and watch them all. It's that same mentality of, hey, don't forget that I'm putting out this awesome content all the time, and you should really hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss it. If you will pay really close attention here on YouTube, you will notice that some people will go viral or have a video kind of take off in their YouTube channel, and it really doesn't cause an influx of subscribers. And then somebody else will have a video do the same thing and it causes a massive influx of subscribers. And I think there's a lot that has to do with that there's definitely personality that plays into that. There's definitely other videos on the channel that play into that. There's definitely strategies you can do to make sure that if one of your videos kind of takes off, that you are taking advantage of it. And I think some people forget that, but I also think it's because people forget to say, hey, subscribe to my channel. Hey, I'm doing a lot of content like this. Hey, you should probably watch more of my videos. So make sure you hit subscribe, right? So ask for the subscribe. Don't forget about that piece. Okay, the last thing we're gonna talk about, and probably the most important, is to put out good content. If you are ranking high in search, if you are using other platforms to drive traffic, if you are consistent as heck, asking for the subscribe, but your content sucks, nobody's going to subscribe, nobody's going to watch, it's gonna be a whole bag of bad. Now, the definition of good is different for everybody. This doesn't necessarily mean that you need the top of the line camera or the top of the line mic or the best video filming space or whatever. It means that the actual content in your video is valuable to the viewer. So if the viewer is wanting to watch vlogs, then you need to give them valuable content that they want to watch. Maybe the viewer is a dog lover and you have a channel, a vlog channel where you show your dogs a lot. Like, give them what they want and create good content. If you are just putting out fluffy content, it could be the best, like production-wise, the best content you could possibly put out, but if it's not actually good in the meat and potatoes of it, people are not going to stick around, they're not going to watch more, and they're definitely not going to subscribe. So make sure you're putting out good content. Now, let's not discount having good lighting and having good sound quality. I don't think you need top of the line of any of that, but you definitely need to take it into consideration. I have seen channels who will come to me for an evaluation or come to me for a channel audit or whatever, and they will say, hey, why is my channel not growing? I don't understand. Why is my channel not growing? And I'm doing all the things or whatever, and I go to their channel and a lot of their videos are really dark and hard to see. Or it sounds like they're in a barrel, or it sounds like they have a vacuum cleaner running in the background, or it sounds like they're really far away, right? There are a lot of things that are going to turn people away, and while you don't need the absolute top of the line of anything, a phone will get you really far in front of a window. You do need to think about the quality of content you're putting out and make sure you're putting out content that your audience, your viewers, the people you want to subscribe actually care about, because if they don't, they're gonna go somewhere else. All right, so if you are looking to get your first or your next 1,000 subscribers in the next 30 days, buckle down and do this. Buckle down and do everything I just talked about. Be consistent, put out good content, rank high in search, drive people from other platforms, and make sure you're asking people to do what you want them to do. And that will get you a lot further in growth in YouTube than just winging it and hoping that things happen. Now, if you are new here and you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos like this and tons of others on my channel every single week. And I would love for you to come hang out with me in the comments below. I am down there live every single new video release day, and I want to hang out with you. I want to get to know you, all the things. So good luck. Go get your first or next 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.